I'm Chris Berman. Got a lot of games to cover. Let's get at it. In our first game this week, we had the Jaguars stroll away with a 14-point win. In a long-standing NFC rivalry, we had the Cowboys pick up their 6th win of the year. The Giants won this contest, but will stay at the 2nd place in the NFC East. Quentin Jammer stepped it up this week and gave his team some added firepower for the win. Donovan McNabb threw 3 strikes to the end zone and helped his Eagles beat the Browns. In upstate New York, Buffalo, we had the Bills walk away with a 6-point victory. Raiders, Titans. Drew Bennett is so dangerous inside the red zone. And call signals at the 5, and there it is, a quick post, a slant touchdown. The Titans win this one by the final score of 35-28. Down in the Georgia Dome, we had the Falcons come away with a decisive 10-point win. The Rams defense came away with 3 turnovers in their victory at the Edward Jones Dome. We had a big injury in this one, and Trey has the lowdown for us. Trey?
All right, Chris, thanks. This week had some big injuries, and we'll get to all of them, but we're going to start right here. Shelton Quarles might be the biggest loss on this list. The team doctors have reported a pulled hamstring, and he'll be out for the rest of the regular season. There's a chance, however, they'll get him back for the playoffs. On to the serious news of the week. Kevin Mawai is officially on injured reserve. He'll miss the season, and of all the places you hate to lose established players, the offensive line has to be the worst. So that'll do it for now. Chris, let's send it back to you.
The Vikings won on the road and will have to travel again next week when they meet the Bears. In a long-standing NFC rivalry, we had the Cardinals win their 9th game of the year. Patriots, Dolphins. Corey Dillon is in his own territory, would like to get his team out to the midfield stripe. Takes the pitch, goes off right tackle, bursts through the hole. Look at him go! The 20, the 10, touchdown! 62 yards! The Patriots go on to win this by the final score of 10-7. The Lions won this contest, but will stay at the 2nd place in the NFC North. Starvin Marvin Harrison stepped it up this week and gave his team some added firepower for the win. We had an interesting free agency pickup of note here. Trey's got the lowdown for us. Trey?
All right, Chris, let's switch gears and talk about players that'll have new homes in the National Football League, as free agency continues to play such a huge role in determining a team's makeup. Sam Simmons is on the move as he gets a contract for what can only be referred to as crazy money. 3 years, $1.0 million.
Rudy Johnson ran to pay dirt 3 times and helped his Bengals beat the Ravens. And last but not least, we had the Buccaneers come away victorious. So let's change things up a bit and turn to a guy that's had his eye on the college game, and that's our own Mel Kiper Jr. He joins us now. Mel, your work never ends, I know. Believe me, I know better than anybody else. But it's never too early to start thinking about next year's draft, is it?
Well, you're absolutely right. And with the college bowl season upon us, a lot of guys view their upcoming bowl game as more or less an open audition for NFL scouts everywhere. Mathis is a guy right off the bat that's really impressed me thus far. 5'9", 192, out of Stanford. And this is a guy that's shown absolutely blazing speed in his ball games this fall. His closing speed combined with his quick feet and hands have scouts salivating over his potential. Boom is another name that's becoming well known in NFL circles. As a corner, he's effectively controlled his side of the field all year long, and his makeup speed and great instincts make him almost certain to be one of the first corners drafted. So that'll do it for now, but expect there to be plenty happening between now and April.
Yes, indeed, just 1 week to go and the playoff picture's starting to take shape. But still some areas that'll need to be cleared up next weekend. We'll start with a look at the AFC playoff picture. And now checking things out over in the NFC playoff race. So that's how things shape up. Still plenty of intriguing matchups upcoming as we get closer and closer to January. So that'll do it from here. Boomer, we send it back over to you.
That'll do it here for Pivotal Week 16. As always, good. You have surprises to go around. and plenty of intrigue still to come. My primetime players each took his team to the next level, and each is going to take home a game ball. Great work, fellas. That'll do it, sports fans. I'm Chris Berman, and thanks so much for joining us here in the Bristol studios. We'll see you next week right here on ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports.